Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. Allege plan to take out one of the presidential aspirants in Nigeria has been rolled out by the indigenous people of Biafra ipob. The intentions of for this plan to be carried out has also been detailedly provided by the separatist group, which I'm going to read out to you in a jiffy. This has caused a lot of reactions by Nigerians. But first of all, if you've not subscribed to our channel, please do well. Hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the news, the indigenous people of Biafra ipob have claimed that its intelligence unit has uncovered a plan by some unscrupulous politicians to attack and take out the presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar. According to ipob, the plan is to take out the PDP candidate in the southeastern region of Nigeria. ipob, in a statement by its media and publicity secretary, Emma Powerful, alleged that the plan is to use the attack to blackmail the separatist group ipob, its militant wing, the Eastern Security Network (ESN), and supporters of the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, popularly known as Obedient. The pro-Biafra group said its intelligence unit, the M branch, uncovered a plan by some unscrupulous politicians to cause a crisis in the country against ipob and Ndigbo's all over the country. This group is planning to take out Atiku Abubakar in the southeastern part of Nigeria and claim it is done by UGM, ESN/ipob, or the Obedient Group. According to ipob, the assassination will lead to a revolt against the people of the region and riots against the southeasterners in the northern and western region of the country. ipob further disclosed that Ndigbo's will be taken out mercilessly and their properties will be destroyed. Even the supporters of Peter Obi will not be spared in these areas. We are drawing the attention of the Biafran around Nigeria to be very careful and cautious of the evil plot primarily targeted at Peter Obi and ipob. Their plans are to turn other ethnic groups in Nigeria against Ndigbo and possibly thwart the proposed selection process called 2023 elections. The agendists are jittery about losing the election in Nigeria or Nigeria breakup against their political and economic gains. Ndigbo in Lagos and many major cities in Nigeria should be on alert. Plans to attack them have been perfected and it may consume a lot of people and many properties may be destroyed. The hatchet plan will be done in such a way that the international community will blame the Igbos for the crisis. We advise every Igbo person to stay alert and take all precautionary measures to defend and protect himself and herself. The plan of these agendas is to create confusion and pandemonium in every part of the country to scuttle the upcoming elections. We are warning the genocidists to stay off because their evil agenda will bounce back and take them out. The secessionist group further stated that it will soon mention the names of those involved in the takeout plan if they don't toe a different path. According to them, they said our intelligence through the M branch is fighting tooth and nail to uncover their next move. Many top politicians are involved in this agenda to cause a crisis in Nigeria. ipob also accused Ebony state government and its security militia Ebuwagu of collaborating with the Nigerian Security Agency to jointly attack the All Progressive Grand Alliance governorship candidate Professor Bernard Odo in Ebonyi State, and Executive Governor Dave Umahi must watch the crooked and evil activities of Ibubagu attacking and taking out political opponent of APC in the region. It further added, we advise them to stop this job or will come for them. Dave Umahi must stop their acts. We are aware that the Ibubagu security militia has taken out numerous politicians in Ebonyi State and Imo State. The attack must be linked to the government of Ebonyi State. This is coming from Sahara reporters, and I don't know where this is coming from, but there are personal reactions to this, and most of the reaction is that there are no truths to this. It's a way of turning the attention back to ipob. That's what I have seen from the reactions of Nigerians. But then I think that the military, no matter whether it is true or not, should be on the alert, protecting those who are very key to these upcoming elections, because if anything will happen to any of them apart from something that is held, can be traced to their health issues and all of that, it will result to, wanton destruction of property and loss of life in Nigeria. A lot of people are eager and waiting to see a change in this country, and we do not pray for this to happen at all, because if it happens, the elections will not hold, and regions will turn against regions. And if that happens, then civil war is inevitable. So, no matter what, those who are very key in the elections, whether it is presidential elections, senatorial elections, and the likes, should ensure that they have enough securities. Already, we saw what happened in Kano State against President Muhammadu Buhari, though the federal government said it wasn't true. We saw what happened in Ogun State against the person of Atiku Abubakar, who is the presidential aspirant of People Democratic Party. We saw what happened also in Katsina State against Peter Obi. We've seen Osun State also. I think Bola Tinubu, when he went there to meet with their monarchs, what happened there? It wasn't an interesting sight at all. But then, amidst all of this, Nigeria should understand that elections is not a do or die affair. And if this whole story or allegation is true, those who are intending to carry out this act should know that this will only be done to mess up the country, take away the little peace we are enjoying in the country. So my candid advice is, you that they are employing to go and do that kind of thing, think twice of what good would it be to the country itself, or what good would it be to you. What good would it be to our future generation? Because if anything will happen to any of the presidential aspirants, if you look at this election precisely, you will notice that each of the regions are ably represented. We have Peter Obi, who is coming from the southeastern part of Nigeria. We have, Bola Tinubu coming from, the southwestern part of Nigeria. We have Kwankwanso, who is, from the Hausa region. And we also have the person of Atiku Abubakar coming from amongst the Fulanis. We have Sore, who is coming from, southwestern part. We have other guys, who are coming out. So representation is intact right now. Let's see how we can, through our support and also looking into their own, what they have presented to us, make our choices. It shouldn't be a do or die affair. It's just trying to employ somebody who can manage the affairs of the country. It shouldn't be something that people should kill each other for it. And that's why we want a different face for Nigeria. We need a new Nigeria, and we know it is possible. Now, this new Nigeria will paint a picture, will leave a picture for all to see. That number one, being employed to run the affairs of a country as a president will not make you rich. It is a place, we must come to a point where we realize that it is a place of responsibility. It's a place where you let go of everything to make the lives of people great. It is a place for the the chief servants, people who are ready to serve. It shouldn't be a place for money making or creating a kind of high level for yourself and all of that. We need to come to that point, because immediately we come to that point, if you don't have service in your heart, you will never want to appear to lead the country. Yes, the reason why we are seeing these unnecessary fight, unnecessary killings here and there is because Nigerians have a mindset when it comes to electoral process, when it comes to taking up electoral positions. The first thing that hits our mind is an opportunity to be rich. It's my own turn to blow. It's my own turn to make money. It's my own turn to control people. It's my own turn to do things the way I feel it should be done. It's my own turn to appear in the scene, and everybody will genuflect and bow for me to walk on top of them. Wrong conception. This is absolutely wrong. We need to realize that. When we realize that, it's going to help us a long way and will help us to live a better life. So I'm using the opportunity to appeal. Nigerians, please, let's watch out. And Atiku Abubakar, I don't know how true this info is, but then please do well to protect yourself, so that at least no matter what, it shouldn't end in some tears. It wouldn't be too nice for that country. That's what we like to live in. Go to our comments.